everybody? I am Jay Shady and you are listening to the voice of reason. So after going missing in action for 2 weeks, the Raw review is finally back. Yes, let's celebrate and do this. Raw review time. It's been a while. Let's see if I still got it. So, Raw kicks off tonight. Triple H comes out with Stephanie. They're making out. Touching and feeling each other all in the ring. And Triple H is basically talking about how says that Shawn Michaels is the right man for the job and this and that. Says that he respects Shawn Michaels. He doesn't respect anybody more than Shawn Michaels. And then Big Show comes on the Titantron and cuts him off. It's all anarchy because Big Show is on the Titantron even though he's fired. Stephanie is going to the people ringside saying what the hell's going on. And he's talking about how Triple H and Stephanie have no business talking about respect because they don't respect anybody in the locker room and all this. And then Stephanie and Triple H cut off the Titantron. So no more Big Show. But that's not the last we see of Big Show for the night, of course, because this is WWE. And then they introduce the first match, and they're bringing out the Shield. I'm bringing out Dean Ambrose, but instead Daniel Bryan comes out, and he's doing the yes. And that we go to commercial break. It was an okay opener. It wasn't bad. It wasn't spectacular. It was decent. It was all right. I guess since if they're gonna continue the Big Show thing, it was all right for that. With him cutting him off with the Titantron. Nothing revolutionary, but it was alright. Then you get Dean Ambrose versus Daniel Bryan, and this was a good match. I mean, it wasn't great. Everybody probably hears Dean Ambrose versus Daniel Bryan. They're gonna say it was the best match of the decade, the best match since WWE became WWE. Best match since WWF, best match since WWF, whenever, but it wasn't. So there's that. But it was good for a Raw match. It was good. Daniel Bryan gets the victory with the yes lock, and Ambrose taps out. So it was an alright match, but it wasn't what the IWC would make it out to be at all. Then you get CM Punk coming out, and he cuts a promo for Hell in a Cell on Sunday, and he's talking about how he's gonna kick Paul Heyman's ass. This was just a very by the numbers promo. It was like I felt like I was just watching a commercial that was trying to sell me Hell in a Cell. There wasn't nothing good, groundbreaking, or not even groundbreaking, but it didn't add anything. It didn't, add additions to the storyline. It was just the same thing that I hear a bunch of times. He's going to kick Paul Heyman's ass. And it gets old when you say the same thing over and over again. You have to add new layers to this shit. So I didn't like this promo at all. It was just very unoriginal, by the numbers, hyping up the pay-per-view promo. Oh my god. Then you get fucking Santino Marella versus Heath Slater. And Santino and company, which means Hornswoggle and Great Khali, are dressed as Elvis because they're in Memphis. This is just fucking ridiculous. And Monday last night was the Giants game. So when shit like this comes on, that's when I switch to the Giants game. Because, I'm not sticking around for this. I'm not going to review this goofball match, This Three Stooges, Abbott and Costello type of wrestling shit going on for fucking 2-year-olds. The Three Stooges are more mature than this, really. Just Santino, why is this man working? Why is this man on my fucking TV? Along with Hornswoggle and Great Khali, these people should just, I don't know, put them on the fucking internet shows that they have. Put them on NXT or some shit, or Main Event, or Superstars. This is ridiculous, really. And the commentators are forcing the fake laughter. It's just so goddamn cheesy, It's so fake. Nobody is laughing. It is not funny. This attempt at comedy is really freaking bad in this company. Santino gets the victory. I don't even know what to say any more about this. Then you get Dolph Ziggler versus Randy Orton. I thought this was better than the Bryan and Ambrose match. Actually, I don't know. They're on the same level where they're like not great, but they were good matches. And of course, Randy Orton gets the victory. You know, I don't give two shits about Dolph Ziggler anymore, which is sad because I actually was really getting into the hype of Ziggler, really getting behind him when he was getting his World Heavyweight Championship push, if you could call it a push, because it lasted all of what, like a week? But yeah, you know, I thought they really had something here, but I don't know how anybody could actually say that they give a shit about Dolph Ziggler anymore. He's just a jabroni now. I mean, really. This guy, there's nothing left of him to give a shit about. I don't care if he's talented. When a company doesn't book somebody as a serious contender, you can't put your investment in him. You know, I'm sorry. That's just how it is. If somebody's talented, it doesn't mean anything if they're not being used the right way. So Ziggler, I really don't care about him anymore. I could care less. You know, I'm tempted to change the fucking channel when Dolph Ziggler comes on at this point. So Randy Orton gets the victory. And then here we go. I've been gone for 2 weeks with this Raw review, so I haven't been able to talk about this. But now is a good time as any. John Cena is back. Okay, let's bring it up. So, of course, John Cena's coming back. So we have to run a bunch of fucking promos about him and how great he is, how he's the best of this generation, and how he's one of the greatest of all time. You know, because I guess we forgot within, you know, the 2 months that he was gone how beautiful of a man John Cena was and how much I love John Cena. You have to show me fucking 10-minute promos about him. Alright, so I hope Daniel Bryan had a good time. I hope Daniel Bryan had a great time. I hope Big Show had a good time. I hope Goldust and Cody Rhodes had a good time, you know, trying to, you know, be in the spotlight. But it's over. Your time is up because John Cena is coming back. You know, Daniel Bryan going against the corporation, that's just about done at this point. Because it is time for John Cena to be where he rightfully deserves to be. And that is at the head of the company, at the head of the top storylines. Daniel Bryan, take a step back to the mid-card, buddy, because John Cena's here. You think, you know, this is ridiculous. You know, Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton, that shit's over by Hell in a Cell Survivor Series at the latest. You know what's happening WrestleMania 30. You know deepest in your heart of hearts. Come WrestleMania 30, that's right. It's the corporate champion, Randy Orton, versus John Cena in the main event. John Cena is going to be going up against Triple H. John Cena is going to be going up against Stephanie McMahon. John Cena is the one going to be going up against the authorities and being the guy who saves the locker room. Of course this is happening. You can see this shit a mile away. Just look at all the other times John Cena had to be in the top of the storyline. Nexus, back in those Nexus days. And the biggest one of all, the biggest mindfuck of all that just fucked everything up, John Cena stealing CM Punk's spotlight and being the one to take out John Laurinaitis. Remember that shit? We thought it was CM Punk versus John Laurinaitis. Oh, Austin and McMahon again. Now when John Cena's in your company, it's all about John Cena doing the heavy lifting. John Cena executing the finishes. It can't be CM Punk, you know, the new Austin who takes out the authority. No, John Cena, who just had no history at that point with John Laurinaitis, had to be force-fed into that storyline to be the one to take out John Laurinaitis, while CM Punk is just giving some bullshit, fighting Triple H, teaming up with Triple H, and all this stupid shit. You know, it's fucking sad. It really is. Every time this man, you know this is happening. I'm not, don't say it if it didn't happen yet. You know, John Cena, it was 4 to 6 months. That's what he said. That's what the company said, 4 to 6 months. Hasn't even been close to 4 to 6 months since this guy has been away. He announced it the day after SummerSlam, right? Which was August something. Let's say the middle of August, September, October. That's 2 months. 2 months. And they couldn't even dare go another 2 months without John Cena. They just have to go into their little WrestleMania 30 mode with Randy Orton versus John Cena for the championship. It's happening. Deal with it. Like it. If you don't like it, stop watching. If that's what they announce, I will stop watching. But yeah, there you go. Don't expect John Cena to be out 4 to 6 months when they say he is, because it's John Cena. It's Superman. It's, the hero of the day. And he's back within 2 months because he could, beat up surgery like that, beat up recovery like that. And we're reminded all throughout the night of how fucking great John Cena is. And on Sunday, we're going to have to watch a John Cena match. And then on Monday, we're going to have to deal with the fucking clown antics, the fucking fake comedy antics of John Felix Anthony Cena. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed the time in the main event, Daniel Bryan. Best you could do is probably have a feud with, the Shield. You're not feuding for the belt anymore after John Cena's back. All right. Now that that's done with, we get the Divas match, and it was a tag team match, so I switched it to the Giants game, and that's that. Then you get Miz and Kofi versus the Wyatt family. Oh my God. Talk about, destroying a fucking good stable, a good idea. Bray Wyatt is feuding with the Miz for no fucking reason at all. Even as hard as they try to come up with a reason, there's no reason there. I'm sorry. Don't give me any of this shit that there's a history. There is no history. And you know what pisses me? It's just annoying and skeevy during every Bray Wyatt match when Michael Cole has to quote like some Bray Wyatt tweet or Bray Wyatt quote, like some philosophical Bray Wyatt quote, and he does this every Bray Wyatt match. Just shut the fuck up already. So the Wyatt family gets the victory, and Bray Wyatt says some shit to The Miz that nobody gives two fucks about, because nobody gives a shit about the Wyatt family. Sad. Then you get, alright, here we go. Big E Langston. Good old Big E. He's getting a face turn, because that's the best thing. That's best for business, have Big E Langston turn face. How about this? Have Big E Langston not even appear on fucking TV. Maybe that's a better turn for Big E Langston than this. The guy sucks. Nobody is going to cheer for Big E Langston. I'm telling you right now, nobody. Because nobody gives a shit about him. He's awkward. He can't talk for anything on the mic. I mean, his promos are just fucking bad. I mean, they're like, you want to gouge your eyes out bad. The guy can't talk. He makes stupid noises in the ring. He always has his fucking ass hanging out of his attire. Nobody likes Big E Langston. I don't care what anybody says. If you like Big E Langston, you're lying. You're lying to yourself. That's it. So you had Big E Langston turn face. He's teaming up with CM Punk now. This is just such bullshit, Why are they even trying with this man? This guy sucks. Yes, Curtis Axel versus Big E. It's supposed to be a match. Then it's all hell breaks loose and it turns into CM Punk and Big E versus Axel and Ryback. Big E gets the victory. The big push. This is going to last all of 2 weeks. And that's that. But it's just mind-boggling that, they're really trying to push Big E Langston with this face turn. And then you get this shit. R-Truth is backstage, and he's, running a damn merchandise sale. He's being just nerdy as all hell, and he's just trying to sell all the clothes. Oh, we have 20% off. You can get this Austin hoodie. Yeah, 316. Oh, John Cena yellow shirt. You can't see me. I'll see you, John. You can get the never give up yellow shirt. And it's just fucking ridiculous, Talk about no use of subtlety, Subtlety is not a term when that is inside the psyche of people in the WWE. They don't know what subtlety means. They're basically on TV just saying, please, give us your money. Please, buy some shirts from us. And it's just sad. Because, I'm trying to invest my TV time watching this shit. And all you're telling me is oh, to buy this, to buy that, all this mass consumerism shit. You can't even air it during a commercial. You have to put it on your show itself. I felt like it was 3 o'clock in the morning and I was watching a damn infomercial. You know, when they try to sell you this, you know, the best vacuum in the world, or you know, this knife cutter that could cut through anything. You know, this stupid infomercial bullshit, and that's what it was. All right, then you get the Real Americans versus Tons of Funk. You think I'm actually gonna watch this shit? Hell no! Time to watch the Giants game again, and that's what I did. And I don't know. Americans won. Who gives a shit? Then you get another Cena promo. Of course. Another Cena promo. Once isn't enough. I'm surprised they didn't do it a third time, but they definitely talked about John Cena throughout the whole night. And you know, I get it. You're trying to sell Hell in a Cell. You want people to understand that John Cena is going to be there. You want to get them hyped up. But it's just the fact of knowing what's to come once he comes back. All this John Cena thing, John Cena mania is happening again. You know, it's like his fucking 10th redemption now. It's, you know, the rebirth of John Cena. He's been reborn so many fucking times by these WWE commentators and the people. Oh, it's his year. It's his time. It's always been his time. Don't even give me that bullshit. So there you get that. Then you get the Usos versus the Shield. Number 1 contender for the Tag Team Championship. And, you know, honestly, this was a good match, but honestly, I was listening to Cody Rhodes and Goldust on commentary more than watching the match itself. You know, that to me, that's more interesting, listening to them on commentary. That says something right there. I was listening to them on commentary, I was watching the match here and there, you know. And it was an alright match, but it ends in all mayhem, and it turns out that we're going to get a triple threat tag team match at Hell in a Cell for the belts. Usos, Shield, and Cody Rhodes and Goldust. We'll see how that goes. And then you get the contract signing, and you know, I don't know why, it's just so fucking stale and basic. It's like they're on default mode whenever they do this contract signing shit. Can we stop with these contract signings? It's the same segment every damn time. One guy yells at one opponent, yells about how he's going to beat the other guy. The other opponent yells how he's going to beat that guy. And then they throw the table over and there's a fight. It's the same damn thing. Let's start doing some originality, please. Please, I'm sick of the contract signings. Like, why? If they're doing this contract signing on TV, you know, why are they not doing every single contract signing on TV? You know, it makes no sense. Only, you know, once every 4 months is, you know, there's a contract signing that's not done backstage and is done on TV. And if, you know, the officials, you know, just think about it for a second, you know, because it always breaks down in mayhem and, you know, that's not good during a contract signing. So why don't they just do it backstage? If they know every single damn time it turns into a fight, why not just do it backstage? But whatever, we get this shit. Shawn Michaels is out there, Triple H, Stephanie, Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton. We pretty much get the same thing from Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan. And then they try to add the Shawn Michaels factor in it. Shawn Michaels is all like, what happened to you, to Triple H? You're just a guy in a suit now. You used to be the Generation X. You used to stick it to authority. You used to have humor. But now you're the guy in the suit and all this. And he's saying that he's not ashamed that he trained Daniel Bryan because Daniel Bryan is damn good and all this. And that he promised the WWE fans that he will declare a winner by the end of the match. There's not going to be any type of shady finish. And then we get a cut. There's a fucking big truck. One part of the truck, you know, not the trailer part, but just the truck part. I don't know what the fuck you call it. And it's driving into the arena. And it's Big Show. So, you know, Big Show is now Stone Cold in WWE. Cutting off Triple H at the beginning of the show. He's driving vehicles into the arena. And, you know, it's just like, nobody gives a fuck about Big Show, really. You know, it's like, not many people want to say it because, oh, he's a legend. He's from the Attitude Era. But, I mean, nobody really invests in Big Show that much that he could pull off these Austin antics like Austin can. So, it's like, all right, stealing from Austin, that's great. And he drives the truck, and then Randy Orton turns around, and Dan Bryan does a Shining Wizard to him, and he goes out and celebrates with Big Show, yes, 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 on the truck and all that. And the show ends. This show was just, I don't know. It had okay moments. Like, did it have okay moments? Some of the matches were okay. Bryan Ambrose, Ziggler Orton, and the Usos versus Shield. Those matches were okay to good. The opening promo was okay with the Triple H and the Big Show, but the contract signing is stale as fuck. It's annoying. The John Cena love fest gets old really fucking fast. You had a bunch of just needless matches in here. Fucking Santino as Elvis already ruins anything that was a good show and makes it shitty. And, you get shit, Biggie Langston with the face push and Punk with a stale promo. It doesn't add up to a good show. It really doesn't, It wasn't the most god-awful show I've ever seen. But, there's nothing for me to fucking go crazy about. Last week, the best thing about last week was that I didn't review it, and I'm sorry I didn't, was, Goldust and Cody Rhodes winning those belts. That was a great fucking match. Great finish. Goldust, one last fucking hurrah. That was some shit that got you like, yeah. But this week, there was nothing that made me go, oh, fuck, let me stop for a second and holy shit, this is awesome. And you have to have, like, a moment of that in a 3-hour show. If the show is 3 hours, you better have at least one fucking moment where you're like, yeah, But you didn't have that, You had John Cena, They had fucking John Cena up the ass, up down the fucking throat, crammed down your fucking ears, gouged into your fucking eyeballs. John Cena everywhere. All the colors all over the fucking rainbow were shown throughout this Raw. Purple, yellow, pink, whatever the fuck John Cena wears. Yeah, here we go. Get ready for John Cena Mania. Raw is Cena. Monday night. Alright, there you go. There's my review. Hope you enjoyed it. I am Jay Shady, the voice of reason. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later.